Oh shit, yeah, football niggas. Damn,
Yeah.
tough crowd.
It is, yo. Hey, yo, what's good, yo? Welcome to another episode of Real Talk, where, as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. I'm your host for tonight, Pat Scorpio, the New England representative, and as always, I got my man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Yo, what it do, man? Shuttleworth the guy, aka the GOAT artist, Mr. The World, still a op. Let's get it, ringgangradio.com in the building. Aka LB, lot of Del Boss, you know what I mean? Because niggas no Shutter, niggas no LB. So, I'm both, you feel me? But yeah, we here Thursday, remix edition. We here reviewing music today. We got a good show lined up for you, so let's get it.
Yes, sir. Ringing in the house forever and always. And as always, I got my other man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
It was Fly's conscious pilot, the West Coast Avenger, #1 contender, preparing for liftoff. Destination Green Radio. Let's fly, baby. Let's go.
This nigga, the fly, man. This nigga.
Yo, shout out to guys. Yo, he says elevating above the cloud, yo. But when he does that, he throws my whole shit off, yo. Pause, like, you know,
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's just mad unexpected when he does it, though. But hey, yo, a trademark is a trademark. You dig? So, but yeah, and shout out to King P. You know, King P is actually in or somewhere in Orlando, I'm assuming right now, because he will be in the house for the Hitchens Zepeda card. That's on Saturday, and he's been getting a lot of content and stuff that will probably be posted up later, probably hopefully later tonight or in the morning or something like that, though. But
We do have the interview with Sandy Ryan up available on our TikTok platform, as well as a interview with Austin Ammo Williams that's available. They're on the website and on our TikTok. They'll be on YouTube by tomorrow. So, and if you follow us on Twitter, we already shared the link, so it's up there. So fuck with us. This nigga King P been putting in mad work. So shout out to dude Bodega Banner in the building.
Yes, sir. And then we also have a Sonny Edwards interview that will be forthcoming too.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. Shout out to Sonny Edwards.
Yeah, I have not received that, but I'm sure I'll receive that at some point tomorrow. So right now, King P right now got invited to a party by Sonny Edwards. So yeah, P's enjoying himself in somewhere in Orlando right now. So
see, you could do that. See, when you the Wu-Tang Clan of boxing media, you could do that. You could drop so you could drop a podcast while another nigga handling business. Interviewing fighters and at parties mingling, getting shit done, and you have another nigga in another country, another continent working on some animation shit, that's gonna come out later. Got another nigga out there, getting ready for a seminar that he's gonna drop Saturday. So like ain't no one seeing us, bro. Like no one seeing us when it comes to like the boxing content and just always out there. I know right now y'all getting like a remix lineup tonight. And have we even had this lineup before?
Don't think so.
Yeah, this one's kind of like weird, different, but we gonna make it work. I know I ain't gonna say weird. It's just different. They're gonna like.
Yeah, like in the past, I would say in the beginning, me and LB used to do be on some EPND shit with the with our podcast or whatever.
And then you would have like Rome will come in and PJ.
Yeah, Rome, yeah, PJ, stuff like
then
that.
Then King P came through, and it was like you had us three as a solid. Yeah. For a minute, and then it's like got piloted. But yeah, it almost felt like with that one time I think where all y'all niggas kept being on vacation, and it was like maybe 2 or 3 weeks until finally we had like all 5 of us again, and we're like, damn, I didn't feel like we had all 5 of us in a minute, like
a while. But I feel like is this first time with us three? Maybe, possibly.
Yeah, it is.
It's got to be maybe the second time, if not the first. You know what I mean?
I think it's the first because you know what it is. I think Rome would always be like the 4th person.
Yeah, that's probably it. Yeah.
And right. Now it's like it's just you, and it's like, damn.
Right, and then
respectfully, because I know you like, I know this nigga today, like, yeah, this motherfucker been giving me a hard time. Like, I ain't gonna lie, this nigga talking about he want to fight me, like, no, nigga, we just fucking around, like.
Yeah, and the only non-LB podcast that I was on with Pilot is when we talk about football. So and usually that's either with P.
Yeah. Usually we have the P with
or Rome.
And Rome, yeah.
Sometimes. So
yeah. because it would break the space time continuum. Like it would just throw the energies off of the whole planet if I was to be on a football episode. So it just
Yeah.
so to keep the sanity and the world, the multi dimensions from breaking apart and shit, we don't do that. So
Right. Yeah,
like,
that's a night off
what?
for LB. When we talk football,
Like
it's a night
nigga,
off.
LB was on a football cast. Niggas like that. That's gonna be like that damn Styles P Aaliyah diss. Like niggas it's just gonna become like a made up rumor type shit. Like nah, that's not true. Like really, like there'll be one nigga like, yeah, I was there in the chat, nigga. I remember when it went down. What's his name? Henny God was in there. I think Android. Yup. Niggas just making up shit. Like, oh shit, damn. But this is good, man. It's we're busy this week with Ring Gang, right?
Yeah, it's been a busy week though. But like I said, shout out to the crew that did the marriage podcast yesterday. I heard that was on point. Myself is I had something I had to do, and then apparently I got tired, so I couldn't really go on there because I would have not been at my best if I was like sleepy and shit like that. So yeah, I went to bed mad early because I had to.
Don't worry, man. The second street held it down, man. The new guys killed that shit, so it's all good. Like,
and then I see Android come on. So what's going on? You guys are pushing a lot of lives as of recent, nonstop and hard to keep up. I mean, Android, the name of the game is content, bro. Like, this YouTube, we try to get out there. Like, we have so much that we like to do, like talk about, bro. So it's just like,
like that second street, second Locks album, We Are the Streets, trying to flood.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, it's like there's no competition for us. Like, you would have to get another group of boxing niggas who's doing what we're doing. That's like we in our own like lane right now. Like.
Yeah, like I mean, let's say because as long as we can, it's of course it's quality, but we like to say because the more we do it, the more chance we have to go viral, the more we get to grow our sub base and more attention because because there are eyes on us because we've been ripped off in the past before.
Yeah, niggas be biting articles. I remember when Pat dropped that damn Brewster.
Yeah, Brewster Lakovich
article, and then somebody magically had another Brewster article less than 24 hours.
Yeah. Or the time that we did a podcast, and this was during the pandemic where there was lack of boxing, and then we had a podcast about ESPN not going into their archives and really showing the fights, like the really the rare fights that they know that they have. And within a week, there was an actual article of someone like our talking points all up on there.
Or the time we interviewed Johnny Rice in the Boxing Voice, randomly interviews him a week later. I don't know. It's just weird. There's a couple times where we interviewed these fighters that didn't get an interview, and next thing you know, they're on the Boxing Voice, one of the biggest,
Right.
Yeah, like they just scooped them up.
Or whereas a certain giant cable network bid off a drawing from Shutterworth. Like,
yeah. I'm about to repost it because there's a lot of boxing artwork that I posted in between 2018 and 2020 that, like, if y'all just started fucking with Ring Gang recently, like 2021 or 2022, you probably wouldn't see it. So that's one of them, Pat, right? That's the OG one. Robert Easter versus Mikey Garcia. Like,
Yep.
So yeah, I'm gonna have to probably post that on some throwback. A lot of them on my old phone too, but yeah, we try to keep up with all the quality and shit. And mind you, nigga, like we got so much quality, like so much content, like we hold back from passing putting shit out because sometimes we don't want to flood the shit. Like I actually still got training shit I could post up, cutting the ring off because we've been working on that, and I'm gonna have more training videos, down the line. But yeah, but I don't want to put that off today because King P feeding the streets with interviews, so it's. Right. You can't have Method Man Cat drop and then you have Inspector Drake drop the same day type shit. Like, nah.
Yeah, and it's the same thing with me. Like, I mean, like the Forgotten Fate articles. Like, I mean, like before, like I used to write them like quick, but now it comes up. So like a lot of them stay in my draft form on my Microsoft Word or my fight prediction videos. Like I can't, I've built up such an unreleased stuff and they're in various degrees of completion because simply I run out of time sometimes. So it's like it happens. It's just like
it be like that shit. I'll even say if anybody who out there listening and you do like animation, you draw or you're good with computer graphics, like holla at us. Like we definitely you trying to get your shit seen and like you trying to like work on some shit because we definitely could use somebody to damn help with the load on that shit because motherfucker it be getting tired of drawing and coloring all this shit out here like because you definitely could put out more content in that regard. So yeah, if you on that shit, then yeah, like drop a message, holla at me, whatever. If you on Discord and holla at Pilot, he'll let me know any of these niggas. But yeah, that's how it be. Like we try to fuck with everybody, but I think we got more people gonna come in the chat. We kind of chilled for the intro, kind of warmed us. So y'all niggas ready to go in?
Yeah, nigga, we ready, my nigga. Yeah, shit.
See, I ain't see Deontay Jones. Henny got all the music niggas. I was kind of waiting, like. But nah, fucking Android in here holding it down. John L.A. John La with the GOAT comment. Yeah, Nas a GOAT. He'll GOAT. So yeah, let's get it. Nas Magic 3.
Yeah, like pretty much. I mean, that shit came out. I mean, I didn't even know they were really working on shit. But then all of a sudden, I was on the Kali, shout out to the Kali, and I was reading the thread like Magic 3. I was like, you put out because keep in mind, Magic 2 didn't come out just not that too far ago. So it's like, what the? I was like, he's dropping another one so quickly. And and I think the whole thing is to drop it on Nas's 50th birthday. Like, goddamn, like, see, it's crazy.
Yeah, hold on, he's 50. He's that old?
He turned 50 this year. Like couple weeks
ago,
like last week or something.
Right? Yeah.
All right, so now I still feel young. Then that's cool. Like too many niggas be making me feel old. So that now it's like, oh, now it's 50. God damn, that nigga old. Like, all right, I'm good. Like old ass nigga.
Yeah, Nas. Yeah, if my thing, because when you listen to Nas since you were, I mean, I listened to Nas since I was a fucking teenager. So it's like in the '90s. So it's just like, god damn, like the motherfucker is like it's 59. I mean, of course, now you're seeing rappers that I came up with like the 50s and 60s now. So it fucks with you sometimes in a way. But
how many of them are still putting out this quality of music? Like,
yeah, that's the thing. Because usually, like I mean, a lot of old rappers, like as they get older, they sometimes they lose the smoke from the mic. It's not as vicious.
Some could turn it around. Like, I think the last time somebody went on a run like this, and they were just dropping like fire music for like a good little hot minute. And I know y'all niggas, I'm on the wrong podcast with you motherfuckers because y'all gonna be like, the fuck out of here. Juicy J. If you remember when he started with the rubber band business tapes.
Oh, when he got when he got with Wiz and shit?
Yeah, around the time when he got with Wiz, when he did the rubber band banks, those mixtapes, the Blue Dreams and Lean, like Juicy J had like a whole fire legendary run right there. Like he turned it around, like, and it's like that was a while ago, that was some years ago, but he the only nigga I could recall from the 90s to just go on a little run. Like not like just drop a dope album. I'm talking about like a series of dope mixtapes, albums, be like the shit Nas doing.
Right, exactly. Yeah,
there's only a handful of them niggas. I think Ice Cube had a dope album. We didn't get to review it, but we all listened to it. Fire.
Yeah, that was the one I raved to you about because that's the one I told you this was kind of tough.
Hip hop's the one genre of music where like it's looked down upon to be old. Like it really is. I mean, like because I stay in like group chats and there's young cats that listen to that bullshit. And they're just like they disrespect the older heads. And it's like
I'm kind of blame media for that too, though.
Yeah, it could be the media, but I'm just.
I mean, hopefully we could change that a little bit with the constant respect we have and shit.
But I'm saying the legacy acts don't exist. I mean, like us, we'll go to concerts to see who we grew up on, but it's looked frowned upon for.
Yeah,
I feel you, but you see the legacy acts are selling. It's the new niggas who ain't selling.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
No one wants a tour to see them motherfuckers. People can say their fans may not have as much money as the older fans, but fuck all that shit. Nas is down. I think Remember I said last week Nas was down here at the Hard Rock. Like now he's up there, I think, Orlando, Tampa, where King P at.
Yeah, Nas and Wu-Tang are touring. They're touring the world right now. I mean, he's touring in North America.
Yeah, I think they do in Florida right now. So it's like, okay, word. So
they're gonna be in Vegas. I think like literally a month from now. They'll be in Vegas. I'm trying to hit that. Hopefully, we'll see what's up.
yeah, these new niggas, man, like y'all ain't got the catalog like that. It's like the music is so microwave. Like that shit just don't last like that.
Comes and goes quickly.
Yeah, but don't tell them that. It's like, well, you guys got some old. You can hear Rome. It's like, shut up.
Nah. See, y'all ain't gonna say that with Rome. Like Rome, y'all know is on there's a different breed. That nigga top 5. He ain't on the damn. He one of the rare young niggas who give people a fucking give the legends a chance and shit. So nah, like y'all say that for some other young niggas. Nah, y'all ain't gonna say that to Rome. Nah, fuck that.
Oh, it was that Sukihana shit that he was talking about.
Look, dude, look, this is okay. Yeah, the Suki Red shit and the Suki and the Sexy Red. I'm fucking up the names, whatever. But this the same nigga with ranting and rave about Cannabis album, DMX first album, Snoop album, the Ice Cube album. So it's like, nah, like, nigga could get their little bullshit music on shit.
Yeah,
but niggas still respect the greats, so it's all good.
Yeah, no, but he been having his moments though. But
niggas want to see a spinoff with y'all too. Like that's the word in the streets.
Yeah, because everyone's heard because I think most people now who listen to me for a while know
Drake.
Oh my God. Yeah, know what I go for with my music anyway. So it's like, gotta have some bars and Nas shit. And of course, like I said, Magic 3 is like the culmination of a 6 album. It was 6 albums, 6 album run with Hit Boy. And like I said, and like I said, when we reviewed Magic 2, I wasn't. I mean, it was cool, but Magic 2 was the first album that felt like it was kind of there was a whole bunch of leftover tracks or whatever. It just didn't hit to me like that. Like it was cool, but it wasn't hitting. Magic 3 though was took it all the way back. It's funny though how the third album's like KD3 and this it's like all of a sudden it's like, God damn, those might be the best out of the series. I mean, and we can get into that part a little later or whatever.
Oh, yeah, we will.
Yeah, but Magic 3, good lord, like that shit was like, and it came out of nowhere, and it's like, man, talk about some clean ass production. Like that shit sounded clean as fuck. Like I'm like, damn, like this. Did he get like a ghost producer in here to clean up this shit? Because I was like, damn, I know.
No, I don't know Hit Boy.
That nigga was right, Hit Boy. Fuck this nigga, yo.
Like the beat was cool, but it sounded like it was like clean, even for him. Like it was like, little classic. Damn, like this is.
Nah, like dude, Nas ain't never rap on this high level of consistent quality production in his life, yo. Like,
I mean, he's had some, he had a Q-Tip, the Primo beats,
yeah, he has some fire beats, but not like this.
Not consistently for 12 tracks or 14 tracks.
Yeah, like come on, man. Like
Hit Boy,
Hit Boy definitely raised his game up and leveled up. It's like putting a legendary boxer with like a good up and coming trainer, and these niggas want a belt or some shit. Like that's how it kind of feel.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good.
Like give me like a damn, there ain't no legendary boxer right now I can really think of. But some shit like that.
Oh man, but yeah, no, Magic 3 was just it was just out fucking standing. First because I did a skim, I just because I always like to do because usually when that shit comes out, I mean it's always a skim. I'm like because I always say like the real test for me is when I listen to a car when I'm riding to it. By the way, I still need to listen to that other shit you guys I think Rome was like telling me
the Trippy Red, yes, nigga, fucking playing with us on that shit. He was asking about that the other day. I'm gonna be like, all right, man.
Yeah, it's not like I'm not. I keep forgetting to do it, and it's in my fucking list. It's because it's like I'd be forgetting.
The mansion music, just wait till you go to the gym, pull it up, and just let it run, and you'll be ready to throw niggas over cars and shit like you normally do.
Word. But yeah, this and the Diddy album, which the Diddy album probably won't be reviewed, although I enjoyed it.
I'm hearing people loving it, like the whole R&B vibe and all that shit, but
Yeah.
I'm straight.
Yeah, but that's not the podcast for that. I mean, maybe
we love R&B though. We still gonna get y'all niggas on that. Don't.
Yeah.
We keep our promises.
Yeah, no, we dig in the crates for the R&B. Like we know the samples and shit. Like that these rap niggas use. Like we know these samples, so it's not like we're very familiar with this shit though. But yeah, Magic 3, man, was just like, good lord, like how you 50 and you sound so fucking hungry? How you still sound hungry? You've been in this game since like 90, 91, and you're still sounding hungry like that. Like you a millionaire several times over. Like you don't need to rap.
That's the love, man. The love that y'all niggas can't seem to find in y'all relationships and marriages. Nas has that with the art form of rap music, and that's what you get. Like this is the outcome. Like
he said a few years ago. I'm gonna be rapping until I'm 80, and I was like, but now I believe it. I mean, shit. Like if he's rapping to 50, you're gonna be rapping.
When you love it, you can do that.
Mm-hmm.
And he love it. That's why niggas so always harping on the young niggas in the game that don't seem like they have a love or the respect for the art.
Passion for the craft.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. That's good. Like passion for the craft. Like and if we complain about boxing, we see it in hip hop too. Like, like the equivalent of a nigga doing this on the mitts and doing all the little bullshit is like a nigga like mumble rapping.
Yeah. Yo, facts.
Oh, salute. What it do, Henny God? Nas is the GOAT. Nas is edged out. Cube is number. Shut the fuck up. I'm not even going to repeat that. And you on the West Coast, nigga? You should be ashamed of your motherfucking self, nigga. And you light skinned, nigga? How dare you? Like, you my nigga, though, but damn, bro. Like, shit. Nas ain't never made no fucking, The Nas had to wait till he was washed up to get this Ice Cube type of run right now, nigga.
This certificate was classic, though.
Yeah.
I love this.
Oh shit! But Nas not like this. This part of Nas' career is really elevated him. Like he is arguably number one. Nas is like. I mean, I'll argue it, but I'm not gonna be like mad arguing though. I'm not gonna be like, "Yo, fuck you, nigga. You wrong." Like I'm gonna be like, "Nigga." I mean, you never heard of Tupac or Cube, but yeah.
I got Jay and Nas one in A, one B, but whatever. It don't matter. Who cares?
He said, "Tell Cube make some more fire." God damn, nigga, what? Like, the nigga trying to save America, bro. Like, god damn, like, you really? Tell Jay to make some more fire. Because in my book, Nas and Ice Cube has made more fire in this later stage of their careers than Jay-Z has. That motherfucker still be putting him as one.
Oh yeah, though. I mean, that's a given. I don't think Jay's last real hot album was American Gangstin'. That's everything else after that has been
years ago. Oh, the Jay Electronica duet tape, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what that was actually a surprising return to form for Jay.
But but that's the thing. Compare that to like the Ice Cube's albums, fucking Nas albums, Juicy J, right? Like this nigga, like Jay-Z did the least amount of heavy lifting for like the past your prime run.
Yeah, well, I mean,
it's like Hopkins terrorizing light heavyweight until he got the Kovalev, and you comparing that to them, fucking, damn, I can't compare that.
I mean, I like 444. I'm a Hova guy, but 444 was good. And every time Jay-Z drops a verse, every time Jay-Z drops a verse, I don't like the verses that much, and I got Hova as my GOAT. The timeline's all about Jay-Z is killing the verse, and I don't think it's the greatest verses. Not to pick any verse out of.
He be having some dope verses, but yeah, I agree. Like this nigga Jay been mid-tier for 10 years plus. Facts. Oh my god, facts. And then remember Kanye, damn, fucking moonwalked all over his ass.
Kanye didn't write most of his lyrics. I saw that tweet. No, Kanye didn't write.
On that Watch the Throne shit. Oh my god, like
Big Sean's writing that. Big Sean and Pusha and Sci-Hi was writing that shit. So I'm not gonna count.
Yeah, like get out of here. Jay-Z ain't no 1A, 1B, nothing, nigga. Like he's a full like numeral behind niggas. Fuck that.
Yeah.
I mean, remember Magna Carta trash ass album, like nigga.
Yeah, that was a I mean, 'cause I think just creatively, I think Jay just ran out of things. Like I said, to I mean, the Electronica shit was just
The fucking Carter's album, the
Mhm.
Beyonce duet, nigga.
That was trash.
Like,
Yeah, that was real trash.
come on, man. Like,
That was real. I don't think I even finished that shit.
that nigga averaged one hot album every 10 years. The irony, that's the whole irony of that shit. Like, wow. But y'all got the first song up. Let's
Yeah,
get to it.
I got it. Yeah. So the first song is Fever. You know, and Fever was fucking. This is a 10 to me. Like fucking everything about this shit. Like the shit came out. It was aggressive. Usually, like Nas was like, and then shout out to the Represent hook being on that shit. He kind of brought it back on that one for me. I was like, okay, represent. I was like, okay, that's an Illmatic nod right there. So yeah, that shit is nothing but a 10 for me, bro.
Pilot.
It was an 8. I'll give it an 8. Good opener.
Man, I'll give it an 8 too.
Oh damn!
It was aggressive. I fucked with it. Like, it set the tone. It didn't blow me away, but it let me know the album, like, we was in for a treat. Like, we was in for something. So yeah, good little opener track. Yeah, I give it an 8.
I thought you LBA you give it a high. I know Pilot sometimes he'd be a, but I thought you'd give it because you like your aggressive shit. So I'm thinking like Nas was spit aggressive shit. Like bro was really
he was, but the beat, I wasn't like the beat was cool, but I wasn't like a fan of the beat like that. Like,
yeah, I hear you.
That's probably why I'm looking at it like, like, cause I look at like the album kind of took a while to heat up, like, and then it just went next level.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
All right, cool. So 8, and 10. So I guess I'm the only one who really. I mean, it's cool. Like I said, I mean, 8 is what I mean. I guess it just depends. But yeah, no,
it's still hot, nigga. It's still dope. Like
it is, nigga. Like, you're damn right, it is, my nigga. Of course it is.
And the 10 is like for the tracks that are undeniably your favorite. Like,
oh yeah, there's one. I mean, there's one track there, and I'll get it when we get to that. I'll just read that's definitely my favorite.
There's definitely some 10s on here, nigga. Shit.
Oh, there's plenty of that. Number 2, TSK. Pilot, what did you think?
I give it a 7. Again, the first couple tracks to me didn't really give me that. Maybe I'm just a little burnt out, like I mentioned before in pre-production. Maybe I'm a little burnt out, but it kind of gave me a little bit. It was cool. It was a cool track, good production. I was rapping, but it was a 7 for me.
What about you, LB?
From what I recall, it was because I didn't really like. I felt the first 2 songs, but they didn't like. Whoa! But I knew it had me interested. So this was about an 8. This was another 8. Yeah.
See, I mean, I thought TSK was kind of intense or whatever to me. So I mean, it was. I mean, I was debating between a 9 and a 10, but it's probably more of a 9, for me. I was fucking not because Nas was spitting on that shit. So I was like, okay. The beat didn't aggravate me the beat didn't piss me off or whatever, but it was just like something about this shit that was like, okay, I fuck with it. It's like it was. I mean, and if I listen to it like more, it might turn into a 10, but I think 9 is a good score for that for me.
Word.
All right, number 3, superhero status. LB, what'd you think?
Damn, I'm trying to remember that one. Fuck. I think this was the turning point where I started really starting to fuck with the album. Like it kind of think this one might be a 9.
Same. That's when I kind of got into the swing of things. 9 for me.
It almost felt like RIP my nigga Vernon Forrest, but the second Mayorga fight, that there's a stanza where Forrest, and this was Mayorga's thing, and he blew up after this. Mayorga drops his gloves and he lets Forrest tee off on him.
Well,
and tee off.
Well, is it Forrest? I mean, he did it with Trinidad too, but Trinidad broke him doing that.
Yeah, but remember, he did it with Forrest first. That was the first time because Forrest did like a 1-2. He said bam, bam. And it was a quick 1-2, like you do on the mids where they're like, yo, don't load up, just bye bye. And it's like Mayorga took it like bye bye, like nigga, like come on. And so Forrest was like, the fuck? So he threw another quick 1-2, and this one was like intermediate, like it was a little harder.
Right.
And Mayorga was like, nigga. So this nigga forced through like another 1-2. Now this 1-2, he kind of really sat down on it. He was on some like, okay, nigga, 1 motherfucking 2.
Mm-hmm.
And Mayorga really had to eat that one. So like, and after that, like he kind of broke his spirit because that nigga was running around the ring after that. But anyways, point I'm trying to make, like, the first 2 tracks were like them first 2 1-2s. They was like, they cool, but when he threw that third 1-2, that's what I knew. Like, yeah, Mayorga crazy. This motherfucker got a chin. You just let a nigga throw 6 punches on your ass, and you up here like, yeah, like.
Right.
So yeah, Superstar, yeah, 9. Now the album started getting there where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, and I gave it a 9 too, man. Cause I love the hook was like all the hooks were different, and the vocal samples. I don't know why they were working. Usually, I'm not a big fan of songs that really go too crazy with the vocal samples, but it worked for that song. You know.
Oh shit! Shout outs to Rob, yo. What it do? I kind of fucks with you. Yeah, y'all could definitely do that. I like that whole concept. Like you could review it with us. Like I fucks with that. Like he had the first song. Oh no, we're just about to say. I'm sorry.
Shout out to Rob. Yeah, shout out to Rob. That's all.
Yeah. Salute. 9, 8, 9 for you. Yeah, like yeah, I feel you on that. Yeah.
Yeah, and definitely Henny got this. Magic 3 is better than Magic 2. Like that. There's no question that in my mind.
It is. And I fucked with Magic too.
But the 4th track, I Love This Feeling. Yo, this was my favorite fucking song on that shit, bro. Like, they gonna love you all through the morning. Because you know when I'm inspired to sing with the nigga or sing with the nigga's vocal samples, then that shit is hot to me. Like, because I remember I'm driving to it and like keep on hearing that shit, and I'm over here like singing that shit at the top of my lungs. Like, I was like, okay, this is like, Nas killed that whole song was like, that shit is a 10. Like,
that was a 10. That's how, I know it's Hit Boy, but the scratches and the sample, it felt like a primo track.
Yeah.
I was just like,
10.
10.
Yeah.
Now he's cooking. Like, now he got the 1-2 off. Now he's getting left hooks in, nigga. So, yeah.
All right. Number 5, No Tears.
It's my favorite. Oh, that's not it.
Yeah, this a 10 for me. Like, No Tears, like one of my favorite songs on here. Like, I love the beat. The beat is what blew me away because it has this atmospheric, ethereal, ominous feeling to it. And it kind of just builds. And then when you get to the chorus, it's like, I'm here. Like, I climbed up the mountain. Like, it's powerful. Like, when niggas say, like, powerful music, like, this is what I'm trying to hear. Like, when a motherfucker's like, yo, he made a powerful ass song. Like, here, like, I know the lyrics weren't crazy, but it just, the whole feeling he had in it, and he was spitting on this. I love the beat. Like, I didn't know Hit Boy had this type of versatility with him.
Yeah. The lyrics for Nas, they're somewhat light for him. Like it looks like
these is like he playing around or like he was flowing because the baby like but I get it. But for some reason, it just worked, and I love Rob. Yeah, the drums were crazy on this shit. It just had so many elements to the beat. It was the little that's just fire. It reminds me of this other song I just heard recently. And I'm not trying to digress too much or whatever because it's still hip hop. I don't know if anybody's seen the movie Talk to Me with the embalmed hand horror movie.
No,
it's a dope movie.
It's on my. I have it ready, but I haven't. Like I said, I have so many movies in my queue right now in my media hub. Like I have it. Like I've heard good shit about that movie.
Okay. Well, the soundtrack to that movie is actually fire. Like I give the movie an 8. Like it's a good concept. Good, guys get to see a black girl be the star. So black people, we killing it in these damn horror movies this year. I'm just letting you know.
Yes, sir.
But at the end of the movie, there's this song that plays during the credits, and I was like, yo, this just kind of fire. I think his name is Sadistic. I think the moon smiled at me or some shit like that. But the beat is similar to the Nas joint, where it kind of just it builds up, has an ominous, ethereal feel, atmospheric elements. It doesn't have the drums, but it just kind of builds up and even has a beat change, and so it reminded me of that. So it's like, wow. So yeah, the 10 for 10 on that song. And just the comments real quick. Rob the kind of reminded me of like Toy Soldiers in some way. Yeah, like it did. And I'm not even a big fan of Toy Soldiers, the song. Like it's a dope song, but it did have, I did kind of get that vibe, but just better. Like, you know, the Nas is better than Eminem, but yeah, that's definitely how I got it. Like that's the vibe. I was like, who the fuck is this? My bad. Hey, King P, what it do? Bodega Banner was good, bros. Tapping in to show love. What it do, my nigga? Rob.
He said that the Rock Hollywood theme. That's funny.
Yeah.
yeah. I did hear that in the beginning. You're right. I did hear that fucking riff.
And then Deontay Jones showed up too. What's up, y'all? Hope y'all doing well. We were wondering because this nigga LB was hey, yo, he's gonna show up.
Yeah, we was doing this, like we was gonna do this regardless, but you calling it out, like making sure, like we even was fucking bullshitting around for like the first 15 minutes, kind of like wait for niggas to come through. So yeah, like we glad you in the building. Magic 3 overall. Bodega Banner's review is a 9 out of 10 overall. Like I could not argue against that. That's great. We'll drop our overall review at the end as well, but I don't mean to keep stall y'all. So Pilot, what do you think about No Tears?
I gave it an 8. I know it's a strong 8, but it was an 8. I like the track a little too melodic, I guess. If I had to criticize it, it was a good track. Though.
A little too melodic.
It sounded like it gave me a little too much of a Kendrick vibe. That was weird.
Nigga, Kendrick ain't never made none of that fucking dope, nigga. Yeah, about the beat. He'd have started rapping in different voices and derelicts and dialects and shit, and we'd have been like, turn this shit the fuck off. Yeah. But Nas just knew what we needed, nigga.
Nothing like an alien and shit.
I gave it an 8 too. Like, I mean, in terms of like the bars were light for him. So I mean, but it could have been like a freestyle for whatever. You know, he was probably just like maybe freestyling shit off that, and he was just flowing with the beat when they was recorded and shit like that. So it was cool, but it wasn't like I would say, compared to the other Shiny, it wasn't like the strongest, but it worked. You know,
yeah.
What I'm saying? So I get,
and I could agree with it. Like I could agree with y'all because the lyrics is the only thing that could have been improved on the song.
Yeah,
like I definitely agree with that. Yeah, we gonna save the little football banter at the end, nigga, so you could get your fucking jokes off.
Yeah,
respectfully, that's this nigga you talking, not me. I don't give a damn. Like, yeah.
But Deontay, Trayvon Diggs out for the year. That's a big blow, bro. Your number one corner is out.
Hold on, I'm not gonna no digression because because
next track, hold on, Pat. What did you play? 8. So the next track was the Wayne one, right?
Yeah, the next track is "Never Die" featuring Lil Wayne.
That's my favorite track. That's a 10.
10. Yeah, that's to me like the album like back-to-back 10s right now. I'm like it's killing it. Like, yeah.
And I love Nas, and I think Wayne's a little underrated when it comes to all-time tier, but Wayne bodied Nas in that track.
Another irony with the whole Eminem bodied you on your own shit.
I'm saying Wayne got him. Wayne got him.
Wayne definitely got him, and it's funny because BG got released the same week, and I remember he was the last. He was another New Orleans nigga that bodied a motherfucker from Queensbridge on a collab. Young black entrepreneurs get money, but R.I.P. Prodigy because he was flowing on that shit, but damn, man, like them New Orleans niggas, there's something in the water down there. They be snapping on these New York tracks, man. It's like they be looking at Pat's picture hung up in the studio and they be making sure like they gonna snap.
When he said I'm telling these niggas got me coaching like I'm prime because Deion Sanders coaches his sons and shit. That's a genius bar, low key.
But you know what? Nas' verse was fire. Like honestly, I feel like Nas kind of stayed with Lil Wayne more than Jay did with Eminem to me. Like,
low key, Wayne has been killing features low key for the past couple of years. Wayne has been like bodying features, like.
I remember he bodied Jadakiss on that. I think the last kiss.
Death Wish or some older shit.
Death Wish.
Oh yeah, he bodied. He did get Kiss on that. He got him on that.
Yeah, like nigga, he dug him up like. He low key got he got AZ on that on AZ album too with Conway.
I don't know, but I love that song. It's a 10 because the beat was nice. I think Nas had 2 verses, right? Nas had 1 or 2 verses. He had 1 long verse.
Yeah. Now I fucked with that song. Like, yeah, definitely a goddamn 10. Like, and I know a lot of people, like, that was one of the songs I kept seeing it in the IG stories. Like, yeah, that was, yeah, album definitely. And I agree with you, Deontay Jones. The second half of this album, like, really stepped it up. Like, yeah.
I mean, Never Die. It's an 8 to me. I mean, Lil Wayne versus Cool. You know,
This motherfucker. See, you was talking that shit on fucking the first song, and I knew he was gonna do this shit because the way this nigga was just, he's like sitting back, not saying nothing. He's like, he said, "Yo, I'm about to shut on all these niggas' hopes and dreams. Like, they talking about this a classic song, and it's just like a 6, nigga. Like,
yeah, I give that shit an 8. That's cool. Like, I mean, Lil Wayne. I mean, niggas is going crazy because this nigga's wasn't spitting complete nonsense or spit out drugged out.
Nigga, get the fuck out, dude. You the only nigga that's saying this song is not a 10, bro. Everybody loves this shit, nigga. Wayne snap. The beat was fire. Sample was fire. Nas was spitting aggressive. Like,
it was cool, my nigga.
Dude, yo, Pilot, I'm gonna ask you this: is it better than the first 2 songs?
Yeah, I think again, this is my favorite track on the album. So yeah.
Yeah, definitely. But this nigga said the first song, what Fever, was a 10.
Yes.
I mean, fuck that. Everybody got different
right,
yeah, nigga, nah.
Music's man's objective, you know?
Nigga, I know that shit, man, but goddamn, I'm tired of this old nigga just being left field. Nigga, see, you don't be here, but I gotta deal with this old nigga. Nah.
I get the anti-Southern vibe. It's cool. I haven't lived it.
Hey, yo, so, okay, hold on. Let's go back to the comments, see if these niggas is fucking with the gang here. Didn't mean to put bad. Yeah, I know, like, goddamn, but, Big Blue, we got to, this is a 10. Wayne came through heavy. Yes, thank you. Shit. Like, there's some niggas out here respect lyricism and fire collabs. This was Shaq Kobe meme. I thought Wayne came with the fire verse, but Nas came. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Nas still killed it. Like honestly, like Nas had a 9 as a verse, and Wayne came through with a 10. Like it was that close, but Wayne still like clearly bodied him. Pretty young, yeah. So yeah, we rocking with that. They just pat me on some other shit, but yeah, it's cool.
The pretty young thing, the title is kind of a little sus.
Well, pretty young girl. I mean,
no, it ain't no fucking suspect, nigga. You young ass motherfucker. Like,
yeah, I mean, pretty
young. Think you Michael Jackson?
Pretty young girl. No, pretty young girl. It's called Pretty Young Girl.
Pretty young girl. But nigga, I'm sure he's rapping it from the perspective of a young nigga, right?
Yeah,
Pretty Young Girl. I mean, that's the next track, anyways. And I mean, when I listened to this shit, I was like, yo, this is a better Big Girl from Nostradamus. Like that's the first thing I started. Yeah, and it's actually a lot better. Actually, I mean, I think I gave that a. I didn't. It wasn't a bad song, which was surprising. I was like, damn, like this shit is like.
I think I had that as like a 9. I was fucking with that song.
I give it a 9. That Pretty Young Girl. Little sound.
Yeah.
I think I just realized I settled on a 9 too, because it was not. I was like, damn, like this shit was better way better than I thought it actually would be, my nigga. So that's why I was just like, oh shit, okay, like Nas made up for that Nostradamus nonsense. So with that one, all right. See, the next one is the Based on True Events Part 1. That shit was a 10 to me. Like, geez, like the storytelling went crazy on that shit. What about y'all?
Yeah, I fucked with that. I'm trying to think, it was either a 9 or a 10 because I like the beat for both of them.
And also there's also the $500,000 mention that when he meant, yeah, that was like.
Yeah, I was like, yo, shout out my nigga $500,000. Like, yes, like I appreciate. Yeah, it's a 10 because of that. Fuck it, 10.
I'm gonna give it a 9. Sorry. Give it a 9.
Ain't nothing to be sorry about. It's a fire track. Like, shit.
The next one, the one after was better, which is a 10 to me. So that's why.
Honestly, that's why I feel too. Like, I felt that too, but it can't. I mean, we got 2 back-to-back 10s.
Yeah, I mean, the first one, the part 2 one was easily 10. That shit sounded like it could be on It Was Written or I Am, nigga. Like that shit was.
Part 2 was mad.
I could definitely see a 9 and a 10 on that. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, it is more like a 9 and a 10. I mean, because it got better. Like,
yeah, it was.
Mine's is a 9 on that one. Yeah.
Mine was. I mean, I thought part 1 was a 10 too, because it was just like, but part 2 was just detailed as fuck. I was like, damn, like, was this leftover from It Was Written?
And I think part 2 had the slightly better beat, although I fucked with both of them.
Yeah, the beat was a little more. It was more intricate of a a little more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, either way.
Oh, what it do, Kang?
Yeah, either way.
Song. I keep fucking that name up. My bad.
Yeah, either way, like 9 or 10 for those is all good. But yeah, I gave those 2 because I was like, God damn, like them shits was like, this shit went crazy. Let's see, track 10, Sitting With My Thoughts. Pilot, what did you think?
For the second one, right?
No, number 10, Sitting With My Thoughts.
Sitting With My Thoughts. 8. It was dope. It was a dope track. I think not the song. It could be a single type of thing, but it wasn't really. Not my full vibe. I don't know. It was an 8 though, just because it was coming. Just because you had 4 really 10s and 9s in a row. You know what I'm saying? I can't be too generous, nigga. Give it 8.
See, I hate how the nigga get. It ain't nothing too generous, motherfucker. Y'all be the niggas that score a fight.
I explained it before.
Damn.
It was a single vibe. It was a single. It was more of a single-ish vibe. You know what I'm saying? But it was 8.
You just sound like a judge that's going to be on the Canelo fights coming up. Like, I mean, he's been countering him and pumping the jab. Damn, this the best Mel's looked. Fuck.
Pilot Moretti, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Pilot Moretti. Like, damn, nigga, like.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I gave it a 9. I thought it was like I thought it was a real cool reflective track, and especially I love the Nipsey Hussle like dimension and shit like that. Like it was just like I thought
they mentioned Nipsey on the last album too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I was like, this shit kind of like because you were able to get lost in the song because someone thought I can dig this, so that was why I gave it a 9. Elby, what did you give it?
I think I gave that an 8.
Mm-hmm.
8. And and then I was like, just for the record, like I didn't really get a chance to re-listen to the album today. Whenever we do these music podcasts, sometimes they're done in the mix, like they're done like in a way where we set it up for like a week in advance, and so it'll give us a whole week to listen to them. Right. So I listened to the album like 2 or 3 times when it came out last week. I think I was the first one in Ring Gang to listen because I was like, yo, like, y'all gotta hear this shit. Like, yo, y'all gotta hear this. This fire. Da, 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 da. So, certain songs stand out to you. And then some, it's like, you might be a little hazy, but you kind of go off the first memory. And this one was more like an 8. It was still a good song. And it kept the momentum going for the second half.
Mm-hmm. It did, so I mean, and I can say it too. I mean, like I said, I guess different folks for different folks, but like I said, I thought it was up there. I was like, okay, this was a nice bit of storytelling. That the beat.
Dude, we haven't had a bad song. No song has gone less than an 8.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did you give it a 7 for anything?
Me? No, I did not.
I don't
so
think
far,
I did either.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Every song has been like 8, 9s, and 10s. Like
I remember I told y'all the first couple songs were kind of ended me, and I think only gave like 8. I didn't even give it a 7. Yeah.
And even then, dude, see, that's when you know you're at a level in music and just creativity, whatever. When your weak shit is still an 8.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine you listen to an album and the lowest a nigga could say a song is an 8.
Right.
A lot of people 8s is fire. So that's why niggas call Nas a GOAT.
But the next track, though, is probably not my most favorite track on the album, Blue Bentley.
See, that's weird. It's a 10 to me.
Damn, bro, Blue Bentley was fired, nigga.
I was gonna say, I thought to myself, I was looking at the track list, nobody's gonna not like the song, but that's gonna.
I gave it an 8.
Nah,
it didn't really hit me like that. It was cool, but it's like. You know,
Nah,
I
Blue
think
Bentley, I get out of 9. I fucked with Blue Bentley.
you know it might be maybe Blue Belly just might need to be just put in a different, you know, where it is. Maybe that's part of the reason why. You know, it just because maybe it
Oh,
was
similar to the. Nah, I ain't gonna say it. I'll leave it alone. You're on your best behavior today, so I ain't even gonna mention it. You good?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it. Yeah, it's one of the stronger tracks of the album. I mean, you know, like I hear people mentioning it's a great, you know.
I mean, Rob Deep, I think says it was an 8.
Or Deontay too. Yeah, I know Deontay said that. It's a 10.
Let me see. I'm gonna go back.
Oh
Yeah, okay, nah, it's cool. King song, yeah. Shuttle, yeah, y'all niggas be with it. It's Shutter. There's no L in Shutterworth, yo. Like, cause Shutterworth don't take no L's, nigga. So there's no L's in Shutter. But salute, what it do? I know you enjoying the hell out that motherfucking Mortal Kombat. Got the work shift swing now. True. Time for the firm reunion. you know. I wouldn't even mind if these niggas came through with like a firm EP. Like, get us 5 songs from these niggas. Like, that would be fire. That's a great idea. They really came with it on this album. Gonna give it time, but it's def top 3 in their run for me at the minute. This shit was a nice 8. Fire track. Yeah, okay. MK1 just got that too. Damn, y'all niggas love this goddamn Mortal Kombat. Shit.
I mean,
yeah, y'all really almost making us feel like we missing out. Like we gotta do a Mortal Kombat cast or some shit. But I don't think no one got it to review it. It didn't. Then King P had Street Fighter, and we didn't jump on that. So, nigga, we busy. Sorry, but yeah, we gotta. But yeah, we keep going. Sorry, Nas. I mean Pat.
Call me Nas, nigga. The next track though is Jodeci Member. I mean, I thought this shit was a 10 to me. Like, I mean,
this was a vibe. Like,
they thought I was Devontae Swing. They give it a 9.
Yeah. Like Nas killed this shit. Like, I mean, honestly, most niggas it's good to see Jodeci, like, you know, because it's good to see certain R&B groups get their props. Because Jodeci, Jodeci back in the 90s. Because remember, like, them niggas was from the South. Like, you know, them niggas was like. You know, Puff, when he signed them, was like, yo, y'all a little bit too country. Like, yo, we're going to put you in Harlem so you can soak up some flavor. Like, this is a true story.
No, wasn't Punkin, Genuine, and all them, though, Timbaland? He was basically shouldn't nine them niggas?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, Josie, like, I mean, them niggas was like, they were talented.
Yeah, I was a little young, so I'm more of a Boyz II Men, Drew Hill guy, you know, like All for One even. But I do respect Jodeci what they did. See,
yeah, they were the ones, you know, with the, you know.
See, Jodeci made music for fucking.
Yeah, and I was like 6.
See, Boys the Hood, Boys in the Men was all that lovey-dovey, like hold your hands with your mama type shit. like that's cool.
How about Drew Hill? What do you think about Drew Hill?
Now Drew Hill too. Drew Hill was like a little in between. Like there's both. Like you had some damn Drew Hill bangers. Then you had some.
Yeah. Boyz II Men with 3. You can listen to with your folks or some old people because they made like that. They always have Motown Philly because you know
Motown Philly is a classic debut song though. Like
Hey, that's classic. That's platinum.
Yeah, that shit. Classic,
Josie, yeah, but Josie though came with the hard, like the hard edge R&B, you know, baggy clothes, all type of shit like them.
Baggy clothes, humping the floor and shit.
But they could switch it up too. It was the what the get on up, yeah. Get on. Fuck you niggas gonna make me listen to Jodeci tonight, man. Damn it.
Yeah, but
talking about some hard shit like Power, like Force. Y'all niggas on some damn. Like, yeah, everything. Like, nigga, chill. Hold on. This nigga said mint condition top 3 90s groups. It's Jodeci, Silk. Like, yeah, I actually seen Silk at a one of those Tom Joyner morning concerts.
Yeah, the Tom Joyner concerts. Yeah,
it was at one of the racetracks. Laura ended up fighting that eventually years later, but I think Dave Hollister was there. Like, yeah, like they was like when I say broads was different. God, like nigga, I was in like high school. Ooh. Yeah, they was out there for that. They was out there for like Mint Condition, and yeah, I think Mint Condition was there, but Dave Hollister, Silk, yeah, the dog, them older ladies, them aunties, they would love a Silk, my nigga, like real talk. So yeah, but yeah, everybody fuck with this song. We had a 10, 8, 9, right?
Yeah, give it that.
Word. All right, the next song is Speechless Part 2. That shit, I gave that shit a 10 too. Like,
yeah, 10.
That shit was tough. That shit was super tough. Even with the happy ass beat and all.
This nigga Nas was just going in.
And that was probably top 3 track for me. 10 for sure.
Yeah, it was strong. See the next one, Japanese Soul Bar.
9.
8.
I gave it a 9. And I think and shout out to the real shit that Nas said on there. Wanted Dead or Alive should have been plat 5 times. Word to Cool G Rap, nigga. That shit is a great fucking album. Had a fire.
He was spitting.
Yeah, like that was G Rap. Like G Rap was spitting some grimy ass shit, and then Ice Cube was on that shit. Bushwick Bill and that posse chain, the posse cut. Yeah. Niggas need to know about. Look. This is a streaming era. Stream Cool G Rap, Wanted Dead or Alive, and soak up on that raw uncut game because G Rap was G Rap bodied that album. You know what I mean? So
and when you done stream Fast Life with Nas and with Cool G Rap and Nas, and you'll hear literally a top 20 hip hop collab of all time.
Hell yeah!
That back and forth they did in the third stanza. The fake ass R. Kelly niggas singing on the hook. You guys make it happen.
Buying off
get this money, yeah. We like so exquisite, like the blizzard time.
Yeah,
that was fucking flowing.
Yeah,
but bankrolls got the cops coming in plain clothes.
Yeah, they were. So niggas need to get on that G-Rap. But yeah, Japanese Soul Bar. That was a 9 strictly off that mention. Like that was, and the beat switch up too was cool too.
Yes, yeah. That might be a 9. Fuck it, it's a 9. It's like the songs are so dope, and then sometimes if y'all mention shit, it triggers, and I'm like, oh yeah. Then it gives the extra point type shit. Like
word. That's I mean, that was just like that was a hell of a song. Which comes to our last and final song on the album, 1-800 Nas. Is it Nas and Hit or it must be Nas Hit or whatever? Yeah. And I thought
this is either a 9 or a 10. This is a great closeout.
It was like the vocal samples was dope too. There was a lot of reflection because basically it was a song that's pretty much summed up the 3 years of shit that he did with hip.
Yeah.
And some of the shit that that
this actually might be one of Nas' best albums, like in his career, really.
Yeah, that one was a 10. Just how it closed out, it was just
10.
It's like a perfect summary. Like that shit deserved its 10. Pilot, what about you?
10. Yeah, strong way to close out. Will probably be their last collaborative project. Maybe
album
EP. I mean, I like I said, I was a little burnt out after everything, but it was great. 6 projects in total, right? 6 or 7?
Yeah, 6 projects, man.
Yeah, I mean, you can't complain. This was a strong ass fucking run, man.
I honestly, I think this is the Rob. You're right. Like when I was done listening to this album, that's how I felt. Like, I think this is the best one out of me personally. I feel like the Magic series was just better than King's Disease. Like I felt like King's Disease was more for like him trying to get newer fans. Mm-hmm. And pay homage to like the old fans and like the old so he would try to have like firm elements and this, that, and this collab. So I get it. And it worked better on 2 and 3.
Yeah, and collabing with some of the new niggas too, like which was on Case. Yeah.
Whereas Magic, it was like, we just making magic. And if a nigga get on it, he on it. If not, it's cool. It just we locked in and it just came out better, but overall, what y'all get the album? Shit, we'll rate the album overall first before we get too reflective on it.
I mean, I'm pretty sure my average would be somewhere between like a 9.5 with the scores I gave, but it's it's since we don't do 0.5s in this motherfucker, man. It's a solid 9. Like it's because with my scores,
you could have said 10, and I wouldn't even argue, bro.
yeah, it's a 9. It's a 9. I would be mad at a 10. If it's an 8, that's a questionable 8.
Yeah, agreed, my nigga.
To me, that would be like. To me, it would be like, yeah, this album probably just wasn't for you if you give it an 8. Like,
God damn, to have an album that's an 8 and it wasn't for you, motherfucker. I wish hip hop would just make a whole bunch of albums that ain't for me. Then nigga, go ahead, make a bunch of albums for me. Then nigga, shit, like. But yeah, I it's a 9. I agree. Like. Technically, it would probably be a 9.5, 9.7. But,
yeah, exactly.
But it's up there. Like, you could even say 9, 10. To me, I might say it's one of my favorite Nas albums. It's up there with, I'll Behave. But it's up there with another Nas album that's not universally regarded as one of his better albums. I'll leave it at that. Like, y'all don't provoke me. Please don't.
I'm not, nigga. That's why I just
comments too, nigga. Like, y'all chill. Like, leave it alone.
Nigga, I'm leaving it alone, my nigga. But don't stop saying it, nigga. Else I'm gonna have to start saying it.
Did I be like, yeah? But yeah, it's really up there. Yeah, Rob. Yeah, strong is a motherfucking 9. Like, god damn, this is a strong ass 9. Like,
I want to ask y'all. So I saw some thread today. I saw some tweet today about what album is better between Godson and Stillmatic, right? Because for the longest time, I thought Stillmatic had higher highs, but in hindsight, I feel like Godson might be a better project from beginning to end, maybe, than Stillmatic.
That's possible, but like, I'd probably say Stillmatic because of the higher highs.
Now, let me ask y'all, any of these 6, are they better than Stillmatic?
Yes, hell yeah. Stillmatic is like mid, like damn near mid, yo.
Really? Stillmatic's like a top.
No, like I mean, because at the time, like in real time,
it was perceived as Nas came back like swinging.
Yeah, like, but I can't put Stillmatic over Magic 3. Fuck no. Like, the only thing Stillmatic has that's competing with Magic 3 is Second Childhood, Ether,
the intro,
and Got Yourself a Gun. 4 songs.
I'm a fan of You're the Man.
Rewind.
That's cool.
My favorite. Rewind.
That's cool. And for the
there were a lot of like misses, like
creativity.
When he was rapping like Slick Rick, that shit was trash to me. I forgot what song that was.
No,
the Ruler. The Bridge is Over. Yeah. But I fucked with them. Honestly, you only really got like 5 songs with maybe 3 guaranteed. Like, and they're like maybe the first 3. Like,
but I feel like
the production. Fuck no. Stillmatic is like. We want it. Like, I feel like Stillmatic was something we needed to like so bad at the time.
Because Nas was kind of, even though you're a fan of Nostradamus, Nas' albums were kind of like looking shaky, baby, a little bit.
Yeah. Like, I definitely listened to the previous album you named more than Stillmatic.
Rob Second Childhood probably argue a top 3 Nas song. I mean, top 5 Nas song for sure.
I mean, I personally love Stillmatic. The only song on the Stillmatic that I hated was Braveheart Party. That shit was trash.
Oh Lord, yeah.
Yeah, so trash that Mary J was like, yo, after the first person like remove that shit. Like, what the fuck is this?
Second Childhood is like a top 10 Nas song. So yeah, like, see, honestly, Stillmatic is like Stillmatic is his volume 1. That's what I feel like. Nas is Stillmatic is his volume 1. Like,
that's interesting. Yeah. I mean, that's
because honestly, it has like some of Nas's best songs,
but some forgettable shit.
But as an album, it got a lot of forgettables. Smoking, like, really?
What y'all smoking?
That's literally the worst smoking song I've ever heard in my life. Like,
yeah, that's the worst.
As a nigga who smoke, I can't. But I'm like disgusted. Nas came out with that song. Like, I'll never forget. If you remember the MTV commercial back in the day when I think it was some white dude and some other black dude in a record store talking about the album, and I think they was talking about Nas beats or the album on the song, and he was like, and I think one of them was like, yeah, the album was cool. And he was like, what, nigga, get out of here. And he's like every song is fire. And he's like, you sure about that? And the nigga was like, what about Smoke? And he's like, Yeah. Oh my! If somebody has that on YouTube, I remember. I don't know who these guys. It's so long. You're talking about 2001, motherfucker. So I'm like, I can't remember everything, but yeah, definitely. Because look, Ether is a top 5 Nas song. Got Yourself a Gun is like one of his best singles.
Yeah,
that's
I love,
up there.
I love that fucking song.
Yeah, Got Yourself a Gun video. Like intro, Stillmatic is like one of his best intros, first songs. Like Heart of a King. Like, oh my god! Like there was one point when that album came out, I would literally listen to the first 3 songs and then I would skip all the way to Second Childhood and then toss the CD out, put in Cormega shit.
Nigga,
like, or sometimes I'll let it get to damn The Bridge Is Over and then toss it out and put Cormega. Cormega.
To me, Stillmatic had one of the best closes with Poison. What Goes Around. That shit, because that's
boring ass song.
That shit appealed to my paranoid mind state at the time, nigga. Like,
fuck that. Dog, the realness killed Stillmatic. The realness, you would play that Cormega album straight through. More cohesive, the production, all of that shit. So yeah, fucking yeah, Stillmatic. I don't hold Stillmatic on the same regard as a lot of people.
I hold it on high regard. Like,
it's definitely the volume 1 of his career. Like top level list, but top level mediocrity too.
It has like 4 of his top 20 songs. You know what I'm saying? 4 or 5
yeah,
20 songs, but then it's got like 5 of his bottom.
Yeah, what you smoking on? That Braveheart Party, like nigga.
Yeah, no, Braveheart Party was just even.
Nas always be getting the weakest AZ collabs.
Actually, I thought that wasn't that bad in terms of AZ collabs go. But
it was okay, but compared to the one that was on AZ album, and with the boxing references, nigga.
Yeah.
Hey yo, man. You know, I know you see Stacey Ladder Show out here. You know, we see the new Stacey Ladder Show concert. You know, we everything got the flyest stallions out. Like niggas, like you just wanted to boss up, hit the club after that shit. Like yo, niggas.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, Pat, grab the hose. Let's go.
Yeah,
Braveheart Party just didn't fit whatsoever. Like nigga, that song don't fit fucking nowhere. It just don't even fit his career. Like.
Nigga, this don't even fit a Braveheart album, nigga.
yeah, that's one of my that Stillmatic intro is like a top 10 hip hop intro. Like I used to listen to that song before I go to work. Like it just used to just get me through shit. Like,
and then also I just gotta mention too, because King Sung mentioned Amarie is on Stillmatic. Yeah, she was on there.
Yeah, her fine ass.
Now, if there's somebody who the music industry kind of did dirty is Amarie.
Beyonce bit her steez so bad.
Yeah.
Beyonce bit her dirty. If you watch that one thing real quick, if you watch that One Thing video, you know what I'm saying? That One Thing video, that was right before it didn't. Like a month or two later, you see Beyonce on that same swag.
Yeah, you know, Beyonce struck her old stock because Amarie came in there. I loved Amarie. Like her album, the shit. I used to.
Why do we fall in love?
One of the best summer love songs, bro. When we fall in love.
It is like that's that damn. Like they don't make music like that where you just be like, yo, man, shorty, like we gonna hold hands and we gonna skip and walk to this walk.
We go to the fairs.
Yeah, like, yo, for real. Like shorty, like we in this, like we gonna hold hands. We gonna skip down the street, locked in hands, and we gonna hit the corner store, cop a Dutch and some damn. What you want to drink? You want some hot Cheetos?
Or Arizona, like, my nigga, like
Arizona. You a watermelon, like because this.
It was 99 cents back then too.
Yeah, like. Yeah, that's the only motherfucking thing that's still.
That shit. I swear, I don't drink that shit anymore. But I swear, it's just like
unfortunately, Arizonas are like my few like vices that are not healthy, but I fucking love them shits.
How much are they now? Like, they got to still be like $1.29 or some shit.
No,
they're 99 cents.
What? They're still
yes. Like I had one the other day, actually, like a couple months ago. I had I think the watermelon or the grape. The grape be busting, nigga. Like the purple can, nigga.
Hey, son, does the watermelon make you tap dance, nigga, after you drink that shit?
Nah, I don't really like watermelon, nigga. I don't like melons, period. I don't like cantaloupes and shit.
No, I can't stand cantaloupe is disgusting.
I'm not a fan of watermelon. I don't know. I thought it was a little overrated, to be honest.
I mean, watermelon. I mean, it's not my. It's definitely not my favorite Arizona flavor, nigga. The Energy RX tonic one is my favorite, followed by the green tea one. The green tea one.
But the watermelon flavor is busting though. Like I don't like watermelon, but the flavor is dope. Like watermelon Kool-Aid, nigga. Put some Captain Morgan's coconut rum.
Nigga,
and add like a 211.
Oh, nigga, you talk about some shit that will make me commit a felony, my nigga. The fuck?
Nigga, that's good drinking, nigga. Oh my god, oh my goodness. Like we used to kill that shit.
Drop the head. He said Arizona drink, Arizona state.
No, that may be facts.
That is facts, nigga. Like, hey, okay, hold on. Like before we end this shit, let's do the poll topic real quick on the Nas project, real quick.
Hold on, I'll do that. Hold on. Oh, my fault. Shit.
Because we had 3 nines on this podcast, it's 2 nines, like a warrant. No, I put two nines to get chest like a Buck jersey. What's that shit Beanie Sigel said on the goddamn wake up show freestyle, nigga?
I'll capel the whole side of your vest. I'm just kidding. That was Joe Budden. Okay, anyways. So our poll we had today, you can still vote.
Pause. Because I ain't had no motherfucking poll today.
You got 6 days, 18 hours. You got 6 days, 18 hours left to vote on it. Which Nas and Hit Boy series collaboration was better? King's Disease or Magic? We got 27 votes, so continue voting. King Disease got 67%, Magic at 33%.
Okay. I mean,
I voted Magic because it's just more cohesive, just better production, and just I don't know, they just make better songs with that shit. Like it's crazy how you can have a producer make 2 different series and just feel like one series got better beats. Like me and Clanarchy could never. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I chose King Disease.
Same here, King Disease. And because I love Magic 1, in a 3-2. 2 was just was the one where I just felt like it didn't hit me like the other 5 did. I'm just like
King Disease 2 because King Disease 2 had that store running moments, EPMD, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude, that King Disease 2 was fire.
That Lauryn Hill joint on there. I know Nas might have penned that Lauryn Hill verse, but still, you know what I'm saying? Like that was fire as fuck.
But see, you know what? King Disease 1 kind of ruins King Disease like as a series for me.
Yeah, I don't understand why your hate for King Disease 1 is like that.
It's not a hate. It's kind of just like
it was more commercial. It was the first.
It has that modern production that you actually want to hear these niggas rap on, my niggas. So that's why I'm just.
But it can be modern production, but don't mean it's fire. Like, and it's funny you say that because the only song off of King Disease that I ever go back and really listen to is the intro, King's Disease.
Oh, the original. I'm not gonna. I still play that song. That his little poppy pop songs with Gian. What's the fucking song with It's All Bad with Anderson .Paak. You know what I'm saying? And then the Big Sean joint. Like I like those songs.
Oh, the Big Sean joint. I played it. That was my summer song, nigga.
Replace Me.
And even the video was tight too. The video was.
Yeah. And that guy Don Toliver, he did kill that. He killed the hook. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, because he killed that so much. I actually checked out his album too because I was like, yo, like if a nigga's harmonizing like that over some shit like that, maybe I need to check his shit out.
And then the joint I'm mad, but I did choose King Disease, but Magic. The first one had. I was a huge fan of Waves God with ASAP and DJ Premier cuts.
Yeah. And then dedicated at the end with the beat switch. Like I fucked with Magic as a whole. Like every there was nothing less than an 8 or a 9 from the Magic series to me. Whereas King Disease, it came from a 7, then it went to like a 8, 9 type shit. Like it had to grow. Like because King Disease it was cool, but
I feel like
I didn't feel it like that.
King Disease, I feel like I think Magic might have a little more cohesiveness, but King Disease
too.
I feel like King Disease had higher highs. Maybe they had more memorable songs to me.
Yeah, no, Magic when it came out, like I think I must have played out Hollywood Gangsta. I mean, hell, I even used it for one of my prediction videos, Hollywood Gangsta. I love that fucking beat so much and how the nigga was spinning. I was like, God damn, this shit was.
Yeah, because I like Magic 1 over King Disease 1. Like, I'm like, oh shit. Yeah, I seen another retweet of Maggie. But yeah. Anybody else felt Magic in the comments was better? Are y'all on some King Disease?
Kenny got said King Disease one was more melodic.
You melodious ass niggas.
I like how like King Disease one had not even that many features, but it was like a commercial features, and then slowly but surely the features just kind of withered away as the albums went. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, he brought the firm back and all that shit, cool, but
yeah,
niggas is kind of struggle.
Yeah,
not that much.
Like Foxy, oh my god.
Well, Foxy has that hearing loss, nigga. Someone has to tap her on the knee.
I thought that shit healed already. Like thought she was good.
I mean,
is this some Errol Spence shit where y'all gonna put it to the rest of their career, nigga? Like,
I mean, I don't even know. I mean, if she even got 100% of her hearing back, but I'm pretty sure someone has to be like, okay, Foxy, when I tap you, that's when you actually go in. You know what I mean? So,
god damn, y'all niggas ain't shit.
But yeah, the not serious. Like, I mean, honestly, like, if that's a good way to, I mean, I don't know, not serious. He's continue to rap though, but if there's, because I mean, Nas has so many different eras of his career. Just the fact that he pretty much produced another type of era in his career is outstanding. Like,
yeah, maybe
just you have to understand. Nas has been around, like, like has experienced different eras of hip hop. So just to have these type of eras even now in the career as it's still going, it's amazing. His longevity.
If Nas keeps rapping, because I feel like this day and age, for like even like I'm a fan of Freddie Gibbs and like Freddie Gibbs is the shit with Alchemist and Madlib. Like I would love for Nas to work with a full project with Madlib and Alchemist, even Metro Boomin. Like I feel like that's the best way to get locked in these days is with one producer. You know what I mean? With this rapper producer, one of those joints.
Especially if they got a versatile sound. Like a lot of producers don't have that versatile sound where they could give you different looks.
Do y'all expect Nas to miss with Alchemist or Madlib? I mean, no, hell no.
He should. All the damn. He's done songs with Alchemist before, but I wouldn't mind the project.
Yeah, he did Book of Rhymes. The Book of Rhymes earlier.
Book of Rhymes was cool. I'm talking about the song he did with off the First Infantry.
Oh, that one.
Tick tock.
Yeah, shit with the Prodigy. Yeah, that shit was.
Yeah, Prodigy murdered that shit.
Yeah. That was like one of the few pictures of like Prodigy after he fell off that he felt like he was priming again because I was like, oh shit, like
yeah, because I love Prodigy's verse. Damn, I'm gonna have to listen to that fucking song now after this because not like Prodigy, I love that verse. He's like, I did my little bit of menacing every now and then, like that. The way you just told the story like that. That was damn, I missed that nigga. R.I.P. man, shit.
But we got about I think a couple of rants I want we want to get up before we get up out of there.
Yeah, go ahead.
I know the brothers. They talked about the whole Papoose, Remy Martin, battle rapper shit that happened. I think you guys went about that when you talked about the marriage podcast the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I wasn't on it, so I mean, pretty much my thoughts on it before it's like, pretty much you hate to see a good nigga go, get played on like that because truthfully, that's what happened. Like, Remy Ma is 100% in the fucking wrong on this shit. Like, she trifling. Trifling is the word with a capital T. Like that should be on her chest. T. Trifling. I mean, we all know the story.
Scarlet Letter.
Scarlet Letter. I mean, we all know the story. Remy Ma, she went to prison for shooting at a broad or whatever, and Pat held her down. Like what she was like. I mean, because she had a kid at the time, so Pat really held her down. And once she got out, they got together, they got married and shit like that. And I was thinking, I was like, God damn, like like Pat. I mean, considering where Pat came from. And doing this shit, I'm like, damn, like Pap is a stand-up dude. And Pap right now in his career, like Pap has a lot of businesses. He does like the radio show. He does a whole. I think he hosts the battle rapping shit. He's like the owner of. He has mad business, so it's like he makes more money doing this shit than he did when he was rapping, like 24/7. So, and you're thinking to yourself, damn, like he has Remy Ma easy because Remy Ma, she glowed up pretty much, looking good, titties done, allegedly.
Probably got a few BB, probably got a little obviously body work done,
Yeah, all that shit, like dude really did it, and then just for her to be like, because just for her to step up on just a regular ass battle rapper who Papoose allegedly knocked out,
I think he was on Bel Air too. I think that guy randomly was on Bel Air, if I'm not mistaken. I did my little bit of research. Let me ask you, Pat, because we brought it up a little bit yesterday, and I don't really get answer from him. So I wonder, do you think in the 8 years that Papoose, not to be an owl, but the 8 years Papoose was, holding her down when she was in prison, you think he might have snuck around, but at least we didn't hear about it, right? Like he may have, may got his.
If he did, I mean, we didn't hear about it because I don't remember hearing any rumors of like
anything. You know what I'm saying? Anything like but then for this to happen, it's kind of
yeah. He's one of those dudes kept it clean. Like I know a lot of people will say LeBron was somebody they kept clean, but you used to hear about little shit with LeBron earlier in his career. It wasn't until the Miami years it kind of died down.
Yeah,
because most likely because NDAs and people probably got paid off. This nigga's like almost a billion.
But now you saw him meeting with celebrities and shit and stuff like that too. Like
I
mean, the people forget that shit never. People act like that shit never happened though. That's the thing. But before the Miami years, and then you have more eyes on him once he got to Miami.
Oh yeah. But what Pap does, like Pap was doing everything, and then Remy Ma just stepping out on dude like that. And here's my thing too, because Remy Ma is like she's old, she's getting up there in age, so I'm guessing
she's like 45 or some shit.
Was that? Yeah, like she's been around for a hot minute, like
She was with the Terror Squad, She was obviously one of my favorite Terror Squad songs. "Take Me Home." I love that fucking sample. Cool.
Nigga, Pun brought her on the damn album. Nigga, like that's how long she been around.
She was on a Big L album, so she's like she's 43. So
and she was on Pun album.
She was, the Pun's second album. Yeah,
and she did. Yeah.
Now the way Pilot was looking, like he was like, "What the fuck? Like was I alive?"
Didn't she come out with Sheether or something like that? Wasn't she?
Yeah. She killed Nicki Minaj on that shit.
Sure did.
I thought Papoose probably gave her some bars, and he's like, "Damn, I should have let Nicki body your ass." Damn.
That's like it's fucked up though. Like that shit was like Papoose didn't deserve that to happen to dude like that. Like he didn't deserve because she wanted to live that young girl. Because I'm pretty sure too. Because a lot of women today, like when they get to get to a certain age or they've been in a relationship, they get their minds get poisoned. By stupid shit. Like they don't realize how good that they have it. So they're like, oh, I don't want to try to be like
you seen the picture though, right?
Yeah, I seen the picture.
They were matching the matching analysis.
No, the Red Lobster picture.
Yeah, they're eating fucking cheddar biscuits and shit.
Yeah, really, they were hanging out together. No, I saw one. I saw one.
Yeah, I seen the matching one, but this one's worse. Like, look, the matching one could be like fuckery. Niggas could be like, if I stand next to your girl and we both wearing red shirt and we're like, hey, matching ring. Niggas could come up with any shit like that.
What was the Red Lobster picture? What was that? What was that about?
Nigga, these niggas just like booed up eating, nigga, like eating biscuits and shit.
Because I saw one where like Easy the Block Captain, whatever his name was like getting interviewed, and then you could hear Remy Ma. You could hear Remy Ma. He trying, you could hear her in the background after a second. He's trying to tap her to be quiet. I'm like, damn. But now,
God damn.
I saw that. I definitely saw that one too. Yeah.
And the one where he tried to kiss her, and she's like pointing to the camera, like, nah, chill, like.
Yeah,
like damn, y'all fucking forbidden ass love ass niggas, like.
Yeah, I mean, to me, I feel the same way about this as I felt about the twins, Tia Mowry, Tia Mowry, not Lowry, Tia Mowry. Because she divorced dude, talking about she graduated and shit like that.
Nah, nigga, you was right. You said Tia Lowry because she did throw salt in her own fucking marriage, nigga.
Bars, nigga, bars. And I remember how Trifle was like, God damn, she really gave up a good dude or whatever and her family just so because she felt like, I want to pose naked and I want in my TikToks, I want attention from men, shit like that.
That's a chick who thought she was finer than what she was because shorty average.
Speaking of second childhood, that's a lot. I'm not trying to be a woman basher, but a lot of women these days feel like after they have fulfilled their womanly duties, want to not say what they want to thought, but they want to live out their.
Bro, I know a whole lot of that, like in my actual life. Like I know a lot of other like women that I know that are on that wave.
And it's just sad because I'm not trying to blame social media and Instagram, but I feel like that plays a huge role. Like,
nigga, it is. Yeah, you fucking right. It's Instagram. Like,
blame away, nigga.
No, I mean, like, I mean, I was young and I remember the MySpace comments that started, these dudes praising these chicks that shouldn't have been really worth the praise, and it just got worse and worse over the years. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, MySpace was different because everyone was fucking on MySpace, and no one says that they weren't.
But I'm saying that was the start of simping, basically, of digital simping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because basically, once Craigslist got banned, prostitution just moved to IG, and then it's pretty much unregulated. It's the wild west out there on IG. So, I mean, I can't even tell you like my algorithm in IG is. I
was gonna say, guys, if y'all girl has some business thing on their IG page, click on the link because you can book them. So be careful out here. I ain't even lying. I realized that a year or two ago. I was like, look at this girl. I was like, oh, that's kind of cute. She has a nail business. I clicked the nail business. Book me now. Like, what the fuck?
You can slide in the shit. Like that. And I think too, like all between that shit it's like it's having like this effect on women's brains sometimes, especially the ones who, like I said, who have a very enviable situation, but they decide they don't want to do it because they're bored or some shit like that, nigga. So it's just like, they do these silly things, because they don't got no guidance or none of that shit. And you get this shit right here with Remy Ma, and as history has shown, like there's gonna be no. Remy Ma, that's not going to last, whatever that shit is.
But it really just puts it really just makes you. I know people say, "Hey, don't model relationships off of celebrities and this that," but as a hip hop fan, it just.
Yeah, I mean, that's like
seeing someone hold someone down. It's
like Will and Jada 2.0 kind of in a sense.
Nah, it's worse. It's harder because we're Will and Jada. You always had the Tupac cloud. You always had the little weird shit and rumors.
Yeah.
But with Papoose and Remy, you never had none of that.
No rumors.
You were supposed to. This was the pure hip hop couple we thought Tretch and Salt was supposed to. Pepper was supposed to be.
They were supposed to be. I mean, I knew they. Pepper was.
We know it wasn't, but this was different. Mm-hmm. Remy let Nas down. Then she let Pop Mad down, nigga. but yeah, so and I remember when King P brought it up yesterday with the whole, he held her down in prison, like how like y'all reiterated and just makes you really say, like, and if a chick feels like she owes you because of that. It's like if that's the mentality that you're gonna take, or most people will take, what's the point of being married and getting married? Like, I've seen situations where couples would agree to like the dude would be like, well, look, I'm put you through school now and be grinding, do all the majority of the bills, hold it down so you could really focus on school. And then when you finish or you get your good job and you get majority of the bills, you hold it down. Now I could go back to school. Yeah, when that shit happened and when it was his time to go to school, Shorty was on some like, hey, I don't know, nigga. I don't know if I want to be. Yeah, I know I can handle all this, but I know you did it, nigga. But so it's like that holding down shit, man. It's a fucking gamble, yo. Just know that if you basing your marriage off of that,
So yeah, I mean, but at least I mean, well, I know LB, I know you speak more on experience more than me and Pilot, but but yeah, it's just, but at least like I said, Papoose at least allegedly put hands on the nigga too and knocked him out. So I mean that's another thing. Yeah. One thing I do learn, like women love a man that can be like a protector that can. Whether they actually
it don't matter, dude. If a bitch like you, she like you. You could knock a nigga out and show you're the superior animal, beast, whatever. Like we think it's some Spartacus shit where you supposed to be like, fuck that. Hey, the winner get the spoils. But
I'm thinking for my. Just before the cast, I was telling you about. I was telling you that story. I'm just like, the guy they want like women want to feel protected, like
Oh, no, you're definitely right about that. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm just saying, like, in a sense where, like, where it's on a competitive level, they're like kind of go like there's some of them. If they like you, they like that fucking protective shit because they almost feel like, oh my god, like he hurt you type shit. Like I need to protect you. But then you got some chicks. It's like, shit, hold on, he just knocked this nigga out. Well, fuck that. I know who I'm coming home from the party now. like shit, this nigga, hey. So it's crazy. So he could beat her ass. He beat his ass. And the thing is, with me, I don't even believe you should even be like fighting the dude or when a chick fight the woman and all that. Like, that's your girl. That's your dude. I'm not saying fight them. You know, I ain't telling this nigga he should have ran up on Remy swinging on her because
right.
This might be a RIP show if that would have happened.
Facts.
Cause Remy's with the shits.
Sure is.
Like so yeah. It's sad, but I tell you, I just say this. The video's up. We're gonna circulate it some more. Like if you're on our Facebook, it's on there. We probably gotta need to make some clips, put it on TikTok, whatnot. But if you know anybody that's about to get married or thinking about married, like yeah, show them that video. Like that's an hour and 14 minutes that could change their fucking life, yo. Yeah, you damn right, Henny God. Papoose ain't go at Fat Joe for this. He didn't wait 7 minutes and 23 seconds.
Yeah, and that's true too, because that's why they did have a little beef. Because I think Remy kind of took Fat Joe's side because Fat Joe probably isn't the battle rapper. Fat Joe is in the streets. He was and is in the streets. So
they say Fat Joe beat up Papoose. But then Papoose made a whole song about saying he wasn't, and then he just lyrically destroyed dude.
Yeah.
So it's like, damn. So it's like, I don't know, man. Like, you might kind of look at this relationship as one of those. Papoose likes Remy more than Remy likes Papoose, and he's always going like extra hard where it's almost on some like. They even might have chemistry, might be cool, but she's not really good for him because there's always some type of drama that's going to come about, or maybe her circle, the whole Fat Joe shit.
Attached to her. He just,
Yeah, like he gets the worst elements from her or some shit.
He loves her more, that's all it is.
Nigga said repping Grove. See, what up, Miss Bitch? Yeah, I ain't seen you in here for a minute. Shuttleworth storytelling always the best. This was the fuck.
Yo, she be wilding, yo.
Oh man.
But yo, I definitely got one more thing obviously to rant about before we get up out of here, man. It won't be a long rant though. But I'm pretty sure everyone knows what's going on with Deion Sanders lately. I mean, obviously, unless you're living on the rock, everyone knows who Deion Sanders is. Football player, baseball player, rapper.
A top 10 sports figure of all time. I don't care in terms of popularity and notoriety. Top 10 at least.
Must be the money.
Yo, that nigga was. I'm not gonna lie. That nigga was probably wilding with that song, though.
I mean, like, even if you don't fuck with football, like, Deion Sanders is that nigga. Like,
you're from Florida. You're from Florida, so yeah, you'd have to know who he is.
Yeah. Between that and the baseball too, like, dude is a legendary athlete, and of course, like the rap, because he used to be down with MC Hammer. I still remember that video that he did with MC Hammer, straight to my feet for the sound for the Street Fighter soundtrack. That nigga was out here just like doing.
He was having the most, like, that's the thing, like honestly, like that's the thing about Deion Sanders. He's like the Roy Jones of football, but I don't even know it like that. Like I couldn't compare it. The reason why I say that because how he was so dominant, flashy, cocky, but he always looked like he was having fucking fun, like
right.
Like if you was trying to convince a nigga to watch football, it's like you'd say like watch this nigga play type shit.
I mean, it's not an urban legend. It's actually true. You know how like the NFL Combine, when he's at Florida State and he ran his 40, he literally ran his 40 and just ran straight out the building after that. You know what I'm saying? Like, after you finish your 40, you go back into your other drills. He ran his 40 and dipped out and ran like a 4.2 or some shit. That's that. He's a special, legend.
Yeah,
this nigga Rob said Deion, the absolute legend.
Yeah, I mean, the only negative thing you've probably heard about Deion Sanders back in the day is because James Toney had to whoop his ass. Because Deion Sanders earlier does not know how to fight, and James Toney, is James Toney.
So, hold on, wait. James Toney beat up Deion Sanders?
Yeah.
When the fuck was this? Wow, like damn, like I've never heard of that.
I think this is like when they were in college and shit. Like this wasn't like this was probably, but
when you can't do everything, you can't be the great, you can't be the goat at everything.
I know, exactly.
Damn, if you got to go back to like a scuffle with like an all-time great boxer, a future all-time great boxer in college, nigga, like you're like untouchable. Like, remember, didn't he like have like one of the best divorce wins ever?
Yeah,
with Pilar, like it was something that happened. And he had his own TV show too, like.
Yeah, I forgot he actually had his own fucking TV show.
Like, that was he was that nigga.
When it comes to popularity, Ali. I mean, in America, Ali, Michael Jordan, Tyson, Deion Sanders is right behind him. Shaq, Magic, he's right there. Deion's right there.
Yeah.
He was. I feel like when I was young, he was the face of the NFL. When I was in the 90s, Pat, am I wrong?
It always kind of felt that way. I feel you. Yeah.
Face of the NFL, I felt like,
Yeah,
especially to a nigga like me.
Dude was on Dallas and San Fran and
he was on
the Falcons.
One of the popular teams.
This nigga was on the Cowboys and the Yankees at the same time or some shit. Like that's kind of crazy, bro. Like,
yeah.
The fuck?
If I'm not mistaken, didn't he play in the World Series too, or is that Bo Jackson? I forgot.
No, but I know he played the NFL game, got transferred in a helicopter to a baseball game the same day. Some crazy.
Yeah.
He's a legend. But anyway, so what was your point about Deion Sanders, Pat? What was your main?
But yeah, it seems because right now he's coaching Colorado. He's coaching up at Colorado right now, and if you haven't seen what he's been up to, like dude has pretty much apparently now he's Colorado is apparently Black America's team right now because they got Cam and Master P, Rob Gronkowski, The Rock, all making
Little Wayne was out there,
yeah. Wu-Tang was there too, and white people apparently have the biggest problem with it. Like you should see some of the shit is like nasty, I think
shit! You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Swagger, season 2. How like they blacked up the prep school, like all the white parents started hating on them niggas.
They probably stole that from Deion. They probably took that from real.
Yo, the way you describe it is like how like all the rappers started showing up and
and
I'm sorry.
And it's like I'm seeing all this racist shit. Is like what's this jungle circus, all types of shit. Like what the fuck, what the fuck is all this? I mean, white people coming out bother like college football is my favorite sport, but I don't like what Deion Sanders is doing there.
They're ruining it.
Yeah, it's like the fuck. Like he's giving them mad attention. Like I mean, a college football game having getting monster ratings is like unheard of.
Bro, hold on, real quick, because I watched that game. I watched the Colorado versus Colorado State game. Okay, and I live the West Coast, and that's Pac-12. You know what I mean? Like, I the whole time when everybody was talking about Colorado versus Colorado State. That's not normal at all.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, USC, Oregon, maybe, but I'm talking about Colorado versus Colorado State. Everybody was talking about the game. Like, that's insane. Like, yeah, that's fucking insane. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it is. Just and it's like, and it's like you should be happy that Deion Sanders is actually transforming a college, a college that's not really doesn't have that type of attention. Like, and it's just like, and all you can do is think about, no, he's blackening up the school too much, and he's too flashy. He has all these rap guys here, we don't know who they are, it's that type of shit. So yeah, because Colorado is not the blackest place in the world either. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing. So it's just like, let Deion cook. You don't gotta be all racist for no fucking reason. He's not losing games. Like you guys are getting monster ratings that are unheard of. You guys are winning. You guys are actually pulling now. Deion is actually recruiting. He's pulling athletes away from other top.
And
schools.
They were 1-11 last year. Think about it. They were 1-11 last year. Now they're 2-0, and they got a couple tough games ahead of them. But they won more games than last year already. You know what I mean?
Exactly. So it's like I was like, I don't know why. I don't know. There's no reason to be fucking racist, for this shit. Let
I've heard the jungle shit. I've heard covert racism, but I haven't seen the comments about calling it a jungle and shit though. Like,
I have, nigga. It's just like, what the? This is like.
But that's how it is, because it's like, a nigga ain't supposed to shine. Like, a nigga could shine, but he ain't supposed to shine. Like,
right. Yeah.
And it's especially when you look untouchable. Mm-hmm. And Dion, like, we just went on a whole monologue about how Dion has basically been untouchable, or like just been that dude
forever. Yeah.
And yeah, so they hate that, like, because this is like you keep thinking it's done, like he's finished, like he's gonna just chill, but keeps adding more icing to the cake, more cherries on the pie. Like you just keep saying, damn, like it's just busting. Like it's like you had a dope restaurant and you're like, yo, bring me a little bit of everything, and the nigga just keep coming out with a fire appetizer, fire plate. You're like, oh shit, all right, keep it coming. Like, and they hate that shit. That shit burns their fucking soul.
It does, like, it's like
instead of just like, hey, we're winning. Nah, we ain't winning the old American way.
Yeah, that apple pie flat butt way. You know what I mean?
And his son. I mean, his son's. Like, I'm a Rams fan. I want his son on my team. I want his son as my quarterback, Shedeur Sanders. Like he got two of his sons playing on the team and balling out. Type of shit. Like. They don't like it when nepotism's the other color. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
because black people, we're not supposed to infiltrate the network and put anybody on or do that shit. They hate that. Like you hardly ever see like that happen. Like they'll try to stop it from happening.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But yeah, I just had to bring up and rant about it. It's just like, let Dion cook, man. You don't gotta be racist. Or mildly racist or coded racist or all that other shit. Like, let that man cook. Let him win a national championship.
Nah, niggas rather be racist and losers.
Yeah, exactly.
Racist losers.
Facts.
Like Rob said, those kids lucky as shit, man. He's great for college, especially.
Oh yeah, easily.
Shut up, who gave you the N-word pass? Nigga, I took that pass.
But yeah, I just had to go get that ran off real quick, man. And
let me ask you this about this, like before you completely done with your rant. What you feel about Charleston White saying what he said about them?
Which one? Like put a bounty out on Deion Sanders?
Yeah, that hating that shit.
Yo, Charleston White though. Honestly, like he's the guy that went viral because nigga was talking cash shit about Muslims, and then of course now it's getting to the point where people are approaching his ass, but he threatens to stick them, pause, or sprays them, or with that whatever, man. Yeah, honestly, Charleston White is just like a bitch for this. Like, he's just.
What happened to Charleston White?
Huh?
You didn't hear about how he was saying, man, he put like a $20,000 bounty if a football player tried to hurt Deion Sanders' kid.
Oh yeah, he's funny, but he's a coon. Sorry, pardon my language.
I never found this nigga funny appeal. Like, dude, you know what? Charleston White only really got popping and popular because people's hate for the bad things in rap, like drill culture or the gang shit or the killings or. Some of the bullshit, which all this has been in hip hop for years, regardless. And so, like, the people who hate that, they finally get some nigga to champion, and it's like, this dude really ain't genuine with it because he got so much other fuckery that's equally as bad as the shit he's condemning. So,
right,
it just come off like disingenuous. That's why I could never really fuck with him. People be trying to post it like, niggas used to love him on the collie, and I'm just like, yo, get this clown out of here. Like, what the fuck?
Uncle Charleston, right?
Uncle Coonston, get the fuck out of here. Uncle Coonston. Like, how dare you? Like, you talking about like first of all, that shit's illegal, and then it's just how you fix your lips to say that. Like, my God, like you one of the niggas damn Harriet Tubman with a pistol whipped and it left you for a fucking dog snack, nigga. Like, or leave you in the swamp with the alligators, because you seem like you a run to go tell it ass nigga. Go run tell the mountain ass James Baldwin ass nigga.
Oh, tell it on the mountain.
Saying like, jeez, like
he's funny and he got Brittany Renner.
the nigga's not fucking funny, bro. Like, what does he say that's funny?
I'm being sarcastic. I'm just saying he's funny and because he got Brittany Renner twerking on him. You guys saw that clip.
Dude, she was on something, yo. I promise you, if she was over here and we're interviewing her, she would have been twerking on us, nigga. Like that day, she would have twerked on anybody, bro. Like, and then she poured water on him and shit. Like, yo, like, shorty was just on something. Like, niggas spiked the Kool-Aid or some shit.
There was something in that drink because she was all.
Yeah, like how them dreads say, lizard was in a lizard tail was in the blunt.
We don't condone that. But when Rick Ross said, "Flip Molly into a champagne," she ain't even know it.
Nah, she smoked the dirty, ain't even know it. Like, just tweak it like the water. Like, what the fuck? Like, oh man, like why you even put them together? Like, like.
Yeah.
So yeah, like that's just some joke shit. It's bad enough the crackers is hating on Dion. Like, we don't need it from internal. That's all I'm saying. So,
well, I mean, the coach last week, the Colorado State coach, before the game that week was saying, "Oh, when I talk to an adult, I make sure I take my hat and my glasses off." And he's a black dude, he was one of those light skinned black dudes, but he was black. You know what I'm saying? And for him to say that was pretty.
Hold on, he's speaking to Dion about that. Like,
it was the coach, Colorado State coach, that was facing him that week. He's like, when I talk to, because Deion Sanders always wears his glasses and his hat. He's like, when I talk to an adult, my mom always taught me. My mom always taught me that I should take my glasses and the hat off when I speak to adults. You know what I mean?
Yo, what kind of damn? Yes, suppose I steps in and talks to you properly, and what the fuck? Like, so you mean to tell me, like, we out here in the hot sun baking and shit? And anytime I run and talk to another grown man and I'm in a position where I'm going to be around a lot of other grown men because I'm in a sport, I'm going to just run and take off my hat and glasses?
Yeah.
If you don't get that coon ass shit the fuck out of here, like some of you niggas that say anything.
I mean, if it was a white coach, obviously that'd be a little bit more racial, but it was a black coach, which kind of makes it.
That's why I said it was coon ass shit, because who fixes their lips to say that shit?
But then Deion flipped it smart. He ended up making millions off sunglasses the day after.
As he should. Like, oh my God, like, what the fuck? Like, see, that's the type of the senseless, meaningless hate that I just be like, that's another nigga that the Harriet Tubman with a pistol whip, like. Like, geez, like, oh yeah, y'all niggas would have made it through slavery, like, God, I'm disgusted.
It would have been in the house, so it's all good.
Nah, let's stop that. Like, dude, the house was the most dangerous place for a slave to be, bro. Like, I've read like countless literature on the subject. I got books I could verify, prove. Like, you were always better off being a nigga in the fields. Like, I promise you.
Damn, okay.
Nah, I'm sick, dude. You be a nigga in that house, and you a nigga like me, and yeah, and then niggas be molesting you and doing all types of crazy shit, and
oh yeah.
And then remember, you got the mistress there, you got the fucking the master dog. Dude, don't get me started, nigga.
Yeah, right. It would have been worse, probably. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, probably though. It's a fact, bro. Like. Oh, bro, like I got books for days on this shit, nigga. When you in the field, you only had to deal with the overseer, nigga. But if you just kept your head down and did what you was doing and kept it moving, you good, nigga. Sing your Negro spiritual, keep it moving. Right. But in the house, you had to run. You had to be on your fucking P's and motherfucking Q's, nigga. And if you was on your P's and Q's too good, that might be a problem.
They probably end up killing you and shit, for sure.
Yeah. Oh my God. There's so many examples. Shit. Like, you're a woman. You gotta damn nurse the babies, and if the baby having trouble sleep, or you're a fucking like an ottoman. You're like a seat cushion for these niggas' feet. Like it's real shit. Like, oh my god, like
I can totally believe it. But it's kind of it's fucked up.
yeah, it's a lot. Like, I mean, it's a lot. Like, that's why I'm always asking for my fucking reparations because shit, niggas done been traumatized with this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Master Colonel Shuttleworth, what the fuck? What you know about slavery? You know, this motherfucker be yo. Who sells your meth, nigga? Like, yo, who the fuck sells your meth, son? Like, Shuttleworth, you can name all the bitch elders of boxing right now. I'll subscribe to your. What the fuck? I'll give you a head start. James Bitchinson, Hector Bitchin.
Yo, that fucking Miss Bitch handle just be wildin', yo.
Yo, for real. Like, yo, we gonna put you on catfish. We gonna find out who you is, nigga. Like,
yeah, but yo,
unless you want to be a guest.
Yeah, word. But yo, I think
we can knock this out. We done saying.
Yeah, because I know. I think bed or something else is calling me. I know this nigga LB needs to eat and shit shit like that. And
now we fasting. We having weakness leave the body this week, bro. Like,
and then Pilot needs to go do spoon things. Pause.
he need the Pilot need the damn.
I ain't no Pilot De La Hoya, you know what I'm
saying? But Pilot, though, do you have any final thoughts, my nigga?
No. Shout out to everybody in the comments, even the misses of the bitches, and you know where to check us out at ringgangradio.com or your platform imaginable. It's all love.
Word. Ayo, LB, you have any final thoughts?
I'm Shuttleworth Graham. Hey, nigga, so you white? Hold on, you saying that to someone else? You know, like I'm light skinned. I'm black, nigga. Shit. Nah, everything's cool. Just the Sonny Edwards interview gonna be dropping soon. Just tune in tomorrow. Amber Williams interview Ryan. Up on TikTok. Sandy Ryan interview up on TikTok. It's on we shared it on a Twitter, so don't miss it. It's dope. King P really holding it down. More articles on the way from my nigga Pat. Some Forgotten Phase. You already know, like, best in the biz. Y'all niggas stop fucking biting. Some more animation on the way as well. That definitely that's cooking up. Shout out to my nigga PJ, the Fight Architect. Yes, seminar. Sir. If you're up in the Edmonton area, Canada, Alberta, up there, like he's getting it in. So
yes, sir.
We'll put some up the little highlight video from the last seminar he did, and you want to hit him up or get any information, they'll have it there. So there's just we doing this, man. We love this shit. More training videos in the way as well. Music, the only thing we ain't really bring y'all niggas this year. I ain't gonna lie, sorry. We working on that, but yeah, I think that covers it, right, Kat?
Yo, facts though, and all I gotta say is again, thank you for listening, and thank you for supporting us, and like I said, we can be found. Just type in Ring Gang Radio on Google to take you to the webpage and our YouTube, especially. Listen, like, comment, and subscribe, and tell your friends to do the same, and then we can all be friends. Because we do the shit for y'all. And of course, I know you see that scrolling banner. We have a PayPal too in case you want to donate to the cause and everything like that.
Definitely, definitely, yeah. We really appreciate it. Either way, we appreciate you showing up. We appreciate you donate. We appreciate if you don't donate. It's all love, my nigga. Ring Gang forever.
Yes, sir. So for myself, Pat Scorpion, New England representative, for LB Shuttleworth, the God, the GOAT artist, and for Conscious Pilot, it's been another wonderful episode of Real Talk, where as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. So till next time, peace.
Peace. We in the building, Orlando, nigga. What it do? Florida gang.